Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the big plantation. As you can see here in southeastern PA, it's springtime. I'm sitting right along the Brandywine River, or shall we say the headwaters of the Brandywine River. Had some time to myself. I figure I'd go for a little hike. There's nothing around me. In the middle of nowhere. Nobody really knows about this spot. It's my secret little spot. My son knows about it. We come down here and we catch fish. It's beautiful here. Really untouched. Hasn't been touched here since the late early 1900s. So, but you know, after what had happened yesterday, I got a little bit stressed out. You know, everybody gets stressed out in these situations. You gotta take a step back, realizing, you know, 100 million years ago, this creek, you know, river, whatever you want to call it, it was here. Literally. It was here 100 million years ago. And chances are, it'll probably be here 100 million years from now. We won't be here. At least I don't know that. I don't even know if I really care. But you know, there's a lot that really upsets me. Obviously, the bombing is upsetting. You know, whenever violence is initiated against people, it's a very upsetting thing. Especially when there's innocent people involved, and children. You know, being a father, it really, really upsets me. So, here I am. In one of the most beautiful places on earth. On earth. Whatever you want to call it. On or in. Because, you know, it doesn't matter to me. I love it here. But kind of making me realize something, you know. I hear all this talk. You can say rumors of wars and wars being talked about, and oh, it was terrorism, terrorism, terrorism. They're saying, oh, it's right wing conspiracy theorist, extremist, terrorist from Saudi Arabia. The truth is, they probably don't have a clue. See, the people that are leading these investigations, they're inept. They can't do their job. That's why they do what they do. Because in the real world, they wouldn't survive a day without food stamps. They wouldn't survive a day without having a free position handed to them where they can slack off until something happens. As many of you know, I am an anarcho-capitalist. I like to label myself as an anarchist or a non-labelist because I don't really have a label. I just want to be free. I want to live my life and be left alone. I mean, truly, this is a sad week. These few weeks throughout history have been sad weeks. April's a sad month. Everything from Columbine to Waco to this. It's actually it's disturbing. But you see, what most disturbs me right now is what I'm hearing. I'm hearing from every single angle. I'm hearing people that are, say, ignorant, you know, not educated on much more than what the TV tells them, and they're saying to me, oh, we need to bomb Iran. It was probably the Iranians. I hear people saying, hey, it's North Korea. We need to bomb North Korea. That's who did it. Those people, you know, they may be overlooking, but, you know, I hear people saying it's white right-wing extremists, skinheads, shall we call them? Because, you know, Nazis are right-wing, you know, even though they're socialist. They support socialist ideals. They're all collectivist. Anyways, everybody's quick to blame and they don't have a clue. Then I got my conspiracy friends. I would consider myself a conspiracy theorist. Maybe a educated conspiracy theorist, since I like to base my theories upon facts that have been proven. I don't like to just put it out there as fact unless it's fact. People are quick to say, oh, these are actors. They're putting up pictures of Joe Rogan with the guy that got his leg blown off in the wheelchair. I mean, it's just like, maybe you're wrong. Maybe they're not actors. Maybe the people that are actually perpetrating these conspiracy theories to begin with are the very state that is possibly, I can't prove, but I'll theorize, hey, maybe it was the state that pulled this off in order to create more panic, more terrorism, more people scared. I mean, the state, they tell people, they're like, don't let the terrorists get to you. They're only after us for our freedoms. Then you got the governor of Massachusetts saying, oh, we're going to be searching everybody with a backpack. We're going to take all your freedoms away. So if it's freedom that the terrorists want to take from us, I guess they won. That's if they are terrorists. I mean, throughout history, especially like if you look up Operation Gladio, our government finances terrorists. Right now, we're financing a group called Al-Qaeda in Syria. And we wonder why this stuff happens, you know? Sometimes I think people need to look at the big picture. You need to turn off your TV. Because what happens in Boston should not be affecting me in Pennsylvania right now. And the only way that we can keep these things that happen all across the world from affecting us on a local scale is to nullify it, you know? Just ignore it. I mean, does it really bother me? Yes. But the reason it bothers me is because I idiotically put on the television yesterday after I heard what happened, and I was like, I gotta see this for myself. Well, maybe I didn't need to see it for myself. Maybe life would be much better, much more free if I never saw it to begin with. I mean, if a tree falls in the woods, no one hears it, does it fall? I say it falls. Just like that one over there. I don't know if anybody heard that tree fall, but it definitely fell, because here I am, I found it. It's fallen. But did it affect me? No. It didn't scare me, because I didn't hear it fall. I came across a fallen tree. And there it lay, and there it is. It's gonna rot. I had to duck under it. I had to change my path a little bit to accommodate it. But it didn't scare me. People, before we go deciding with our minds who did this, and before anybody believes the official story that the state perpetuates upon us using its programming tool known as television, take a step back. Realize what you got in life. Realize that, you know, your very freedom to go to places like this, your freedom to live your life, is much more important than the fear put against you. Now, I'm not one to really go to big events. I've been to a couple big Liberty events, quite a few actually, and every time there's something in the back of my mind. There's something that says, Keith, you feel much better, you're packing heat, you feel good, because if something bad should happen, you might be able to protect yourself. Now, would I ever be able to protect myself against something like just happened in Boston? No. I mean, do I suggest people go to running events if they fear? When it's really not a fear that should be warranted, that somebody's going to attack them? No. I mean, I'll be honest with you guys. I think the state did this. If not, they were inept, which is most likely. They are unable to do their jobs. I mean, let's have bomb-sniffing dogs at an event, but we're not going to check the trash cans. They were probably checking strollers, you know, making sure that the babies weren't carrying bombs in their milkshakes, and it's just a nightmare. So we should expect that, you know, whatever happened yesterday, because none of us really knows what happened. We know people died, got hurt, that the end result will be we lose more freedom. And that's only acceptable if you accept it. I don't accept it. I refuse that solution. And I suggest you refuse it too. We don't know what's going on in the world. Sometimes it's just better to turn it all off. The whole Alex Jones, the CNN, the Fox News, just turn it off. You'd be amazed after about just a couple hours of being free from it, you actually can calm down and enjoy what you're missing out on in life. Now, I'm not saying stop educating people, waking them up to the truths that are pretty evident. I'm not saying to stop the fight. What I'm saying is, don't be scared. Life's too short to be scared. Show no fear. Be strong. So, absolutely beautiful. What a beautiful day. Gotta love it. Now, want to put out some shout outs. If you haven't heard, there's going to be a big hip hop concert in New Jersey. It's coming up here in a couple weeks. The Sleep No More tour. Sleep No More. Great idea. Using music to ignite the revolution. It's been done before, it worked. It should be done again. So I'd like to shout out to Mike Heiss and everybody that's working with him to make this happen. You sacrifice a lot, your time, your life, to make these awesome events happen. Thank you. Really appreciate it. Also want to shout out to all my friends in Truth, Freedom, Prosperity. You guys went out to the bar with you the other night. You guys are like family to me. Not family, like family. You know? I mean, closest group of friends I've ever been involved in. I got your backs. And this message is for you guys just as much as everyone else. Just calm down, enjoy. Enjoy life, because it's absolutely beautiful.